Hey, I'm Aja A, and welcome to Sunshine Haze. Don't forget to check out all the links that I have listed down in the description box, and if you like the video, please give me a little thumbs up. If you have any questions after the video is over, feel free to drop them down below. I try to respond to everyone. And if you all know people interested in astrology, numerology, tarot, or whatever I'm talking about on this channel, go on and send them this link. And don't forget to hit subscribe. And of course, thanks for tuning in and rocking with me. May this info help y'all live your best lives. Peace. Hey y'all, welcome back to SunshinehazeCo. I'm Aja A. As you see tarot cards on your screen, you know it's time for a new moon reading. This time around, we're looking at the Scorpio Lunar cycle. So we're talking about the month of November. This video is for the Virgos, Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, and Virgo Rising. So before I get started, if you feel like what I'm saying isn't resonating with you, go on and check out your moon and or rising sign, which I do have linked down below in the description box, okay? This is a typical 4-card spread, looking at the energies coming up for you, the energies that you need to be tapping into during this next month. Also looking at any challenges or obstacles that you might be facing. Sorry, I got distracted, my bad, y'all. Because we are dealing with Scorpio lunar cycle energy, looking at where you need to duck off and do some work during this next month. And as always, a soul message, something extra for you to take away with you from this spread. So let's get started. When I first pulled your cards, I was like, wow, this is crazy. This is super similar to Scorpio. I think you guys got the first 2 cards that they got. Your next 2 cards are different, but the beginning of your messages is very, very similar. But I like both of the readings, but I like how this one is, how it turns out. So let's just go on and get started because I'm excited to do this reading for you, Virgo. So first card that you have is in the position of the energy popping up for you, or the energy that you need to tap into. And you've got the transmute card here. So the message with that is you all are in, I get the sense that you all have just started a new chapter, or you're getting ready to start a new chapter, if that makes sense. And as we move into new spaces and new places, it's important for us to either get rid of or release or cleanse or transmute energies from the previous chapter so that we're not carrying baggage over into the new, right? So this transmute card coming up for you here, Virgo, I think is coming with this energy of you're ascending into a different energy. You're moving into a new space. You're coming into new opportunities with new people, new relationships, new finances, new everything that you could think of, right? In order for you to do so, you've got to let go of the past. And that's not to say to forget everything, but you've got to let go and allow life to lead you to where you need to be. And as life leads you, these energies will shift and they will transmute. But you've got to come a little bit out of your earth and allow this Scorpio water to carry you along the currents, okay? You've also got the number 44 on this card, which is a very powerful number. It's not considered a master number, but it does carry a very powerful vibration. Comes with the message that your angels and your guides and the universe and God or whatever you believe in, they are with you, and they are, you know, you won't be led astray. I always say, let life lead you. Life will not lead you to where you don't need to be. Everything happens in divine timing, as it should, when it should, and how it should, okay? So you're really in this energy of change right now, Virgo, which makes a lot of sense because we are underneath the fixed energy of the season of change, which is all about taking action and making moves in the physical. So this doesn't surprise me, and congratulations on whatever it is. I feel like that it's a lot of positive change coming in for you guys. Now, however, in the next position, you've got your crossing energy, which you've got Ogun Farai, which is the 5 of air, which is one of my all shit cards, and this card translates to scrap metal. So as I was telling the Scorpios in their video, Saturn is in Capricorn. So that means my personal slogan for that is crumbling foundations to make way, to clear out space for new pillars. So think about it, Virgo. You're moving into these new chapters. And I was just talking about letting go, releasing energies and all that and whatever. What have you actually worked through? And you guys are Earth. You're known for doing work. You're known for strategizing on how to get to your next chapter, right? You're known for doing these things. But what have you done? What have you worked through? What have you released that you've just dropped on the floor next to you, or dropped and then kept walking? You know what I mean? When we say release our baggage, we don't mean work through it and sit it down. We mean work through it, either transmute it, release it, cleanse it, whatever it is that you have to do. But you don't want to, as you look back to reflect on the chapter, you don't want to look back and see all the baggage. You want to see maybe empty bags where you got rid of the baggage, you know what I'm saying? So as I was telling Scorpio, my little analogy for it was, as you're making moves and you draw, scrap metal is dangerous. If you're making moves and making changes to a machine and you've got these scrap metal pieces falling on the floor, you can't just leave them on the floor, because as you walk around, you can fall over, you can, you know, cut yourself, get some tetanus, and it's not going to turn out good for you. So you've got to completely work through your cycles in order for you to tap into this transmute energy, okay? Now, the next card that I have coming up for you, Virgo, I like that this card is popping up here. You've got Nanan Buklu, and this is the Two of Air. You've got 2 air cards here, so it's all about you tapping into what you're known for, and it's your intellect and your strategic mind. This card carries this energy of, there's a Snow Allegra song that I love. It's called All I Have, and the hook is all I have is all I need. This card carries that energy of you being the resource of your power and of your success. So Virgo, as you are moving through and clearing out this scrap metal, understand that you're transmuting this energy, and understand that you don't need anything but yourself to tap into this. You don't need anything but what you have worked on, the skills that you have acquired, the love and the heart that you have. You don't need anything but you to make these changes for yourself, to come into your new life, okay? Everything you have, or everything you need, you have at your fingertips, pretty much. So this is a very positive spread for you, Virgo, and it's just, I think the main message here is that things are changing. Things are changing with the season, and as things change, don't feel like you're taking L's, especially with that Ogun Farad card. Don't feel like you're taking L's, like you're losing out on things. Just understand that everything is happening because you're moving into a new one. As you get rid of certain energies, understand that you're not lacking. It's not that you don't have this anymore. You have everything you need to move forward, okay? And you will be completely okay. And I want to round out your reading with your last card, which is in the position of the soul message. And what is it? It's new life. So just further confirming what I've been in here saying, or been on here saying about, you know, you guys moving, what's going on outside, about you guys moving into new chapters and new spaces. Understand that you don't want to go into any new space carrying around this energy anymore. I know I talk about turning these cards into upright positions in these spreads, but we could really just pretend like it's not here. You don't really, this is not an energy that you need to work with. This is just an energy that you need to work through so that you can come into this new life energy. Did I say this in y'all's video? I may have already. Everything happens in divine timing, as it should, as it should, when it should, how it should. And you are in that space to where you are shifting your energy, changing some things and moving forward. And as I said earlier, sending into new energies, more positive spaces and things that you are more in alignment with, so that you can be living this new positive life that I know you little Virgos have so strategically planned out. I know you got all the works on your little list in your head, and understand that you'll get there. That's what's coming in for you. You don't need much but to work through some energies. You don't need much. You just need yourself, which is more than enough, okay? So just keep that in mind. As you guys are Earth, I think it's important for me to tell you to not be too stubborn during this month. We are underneath the Scorpio lunar cycle, which means that we are underneath the water lunar cycle. I was joking about the water carrying all around earlier, but, you know, just allow the waves to take you to where you're supposed to be. I think you'll find that you end up in the spaces that you've envisioned for yourself and positively manifested, okay? All right, Virgo. Not even all right, Virgo, that is your spread. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you feel like you have any questions or comments, please feel free to drop them down below. If you'd like to book your own personal reading, my Etsy shop is linked down below as well. Check out this Scorpio new moon video talking about the energies that we're dealing with as a collective during the month of November, and also check out the Scorpio Mercury retrograde video as well. We are currently tossed in the mix of that too. So yeah, all of that stuff is linked down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all next time. Peace.